Was that the same person that just waved? Alright. Both are members of the Queen's Own Rifles of Canada, Canada's Senior Reserve Airborne Infantry Regiment. They're headquartered at Moss Park Armory on Queen Street here in Toronto, and we'd like to thank them for their expertise here today. Our mountain operators have established a sloping highline system, and in the Canadian Forces, safety is paramount. For this reason, we have already pre-tensioned the line, for those of you who are familiar with this sort of demonstration, and we're going to be sending 2 people down the high line during this very short demonstration. The first was supposed to be a casualty in what we call a litter, a sked, we call it a sked, with an attendant. Now a sked is a lightweight portable stretcher that immobilizes a casualty if you needed to do a rescue. Unfortunately the winds, they tell me, are very, very high up there, so they're not going to bring down the sked, but the attendant will come down the line first. So, our first attendant is Sergeant Darwin Drake. Darwin has over 16 years of mountain operations experience, and he's with the 3rd Battalion of the Royal Canadian Regiment from Petawawa, Ontario, and he's up there ready to go down the line. Darwin, you want to give us a wave? That's an enthusiastic wave. I think he really wants to do this. Are you ready to go? Thumbs up? Alright, let's see Darwin head down that high line. He makes that look so easy. If it wasn't for the high winds, he'd be carrying with him a sked with a casualty, and as they were to descend, he would have been providing ongoing casualty care, but today he's just doing a fun high line, waving to the crowd. Everybody give Darwin a cheer. And he's almost to the ground, and is an advanced warfare capability that enables our soldiers to negotiate unique and challenging terrain in urban and mountainous conditions. This particular system can be used to move equipment or people over otherwise impassable terrain. They can use high lines like these to allow them to pass over rivers or canyons. It can be used to cross from building to building or from mountain to mountain. The tower they're on right now is 110 feet high, and the length of the track lines you see here are approximately 300 feet long.
Hey, how are you?
They tell me there are 2 types of ropes that you can use for this sort of thing. The first is a dynamic rope, which has a lot more stretch and therefore absorbs the shock of a fall. And the second type is the static line, which is what we have here, and there's little stretch. This rig is comprised of 1 continuous rope, which forms the 2 main lines you can see, and it has an overall length of 600 feet. You guys are all seeing our furry friend up there, I see. This particular rope has a load strength of 2,700 kilograms, which works out to be about 6,000 pounds. And the type of system we used here, for anyone that's interested, is called a Kootenai Highline system. So, I think he looks pretty happy up there. Alright, we'll introduce him then. Everyone looking up in the tower, I'm sure you can see him. He's our beloved Army mascot, and his name is Juno the Bear. And he looks super excited to come down that line. Juno, are you excited? Yes! Are you ready to go? He doesn't know. Oh, I think he's ready to go. Alright, we're gonna need to give him a big cheer. Everyone give Juno a big cheer. Is he... Oh, he wants a bigger cheer. Excellent. Let's see you do this, Juno. You're very brave. That is one skilled polar bear, let me just say. Look at that. And he's off. And he's waving at the crowd. Who's waving back? Everybody wave back to Juno. Juno also makes it look easy as he cruises down the line. Look at that pose. Everybody cheer Juno. He's almost at the bottom. Let's give him a cheer. Get him safely down. Bigger cheer. And he's down safely. Round of applause for Juno the Bear, everyone. All right. And that's it for our Highland demonstration. So we'd like to thank Chris and Brian up in the tower. Everybody wave to Chris and Brian. Thank you, gentlemen. We'd like to thank you for being a great audience and join us again at our display to see some of the other exciting things we can do and chat with our CF members. Please join us again at 5:15 for our next show. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.